Okay. Good morning. It's Saturday, August something, and I'm taking another video so that we can remember our Boundary Waters trip a little bit better. This is day 4 of the trip, like day 3 being here at this campsite, which is really, really beautiful. I just wanted to show you the view out the tent door, which is just amazing. Yesterday we went on a really long day trip, and this is Bridge Lake, and we went from Bridge Lake back towards Lake 4, and then we took a couple of portages. I think it was 3 to get to Lake Hudson, and that was a really long lake. It was really windy yesterday. Yesterday we woke up and it was actually really gray outside, and then we did this really long portage. It was kind of uphill and then downhill. It was really rocky from Hudson to Lake Insula because everybody wanted to go fishing. So it was Christopher and Hillary and the kids and Phil and I. And it was a really long day trip. It took us a couple hours to get there, but it was just beautiful. Trying to think of some fun things that we saw. Stopped on this really beautiful island out in Lake Insula, and stopped on the beach, and the kids and I climbed rocks and found rocks. And then it actually turned really cold. It had been pretty hot by the afternoon, but it turned really cold, and then it started to rain, and the kids were kind of like, oh no. And Christopher and Hillary were out scouting around looking for good fishing spots, so we were kind of stuck sitting there, and it was really getting kind of stormy, but the kids did so good. They were just toughing it out, and the sun came back out, and everybody was really happy. But we had like 40 minutes there. We were like, oh, it's getting cold. What's gonna happen? Are we gonna be able to? We're gonna have to hoof it back in this wind in our canoes. But we didn't. It ended up being not that great fishing. But the kids were casting themselves, and Raylan was casting herself, and Harvin was reeling everything in really well, and they just really had a good time. And then the hike back was tough. We stayed a little too long, and so it was getting dark. So by the time we got back, we were portaging in the dark. So those 4 portages, and it was pretty dark when we were doing the last 2 or 3, and we got kind of turned around before the 3rd portage. So it was a little intense. We were rolling up this part in the dark, and it was a good thing Josh and Lauren put a light out. Hi.
What did we say first?
Well, I was gonna have you tell them about the rainbows yesterday.
Oh yeah, when there was a rainbow coming up here, it was because it was a triple rainbow. And we were so amazed. And there was an eagle we saw very, very close. As close as we could. It caught a fish.
Uh-huh.
It was the closest we could get.
Yeah.
And a couple of days ago, a beaver.
Yeah.
We kept beaver sticks, like this one.
Uh-huh.
Mom collected one.
Yeah.
But she was very sad when she lost it.
What else did we find?
We found a whole ton. And we saw a beaver.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I already said that. We found eagle feather and made a really cool sound. And
when you flapped it.
Yeah. And so we found lots of clam shells, and a seal might be eating them, or birds. Yeah. There was very interesting things.
And what did give me that? What did Harvin smash?
He smashed it,
In his hand, remember?
oh, a clam!
No.
Yeah.
What did he smash?
A turtle egg.
Yeah. What did it do?
It splatted on his face and all over his body. The news.
Yes. That's great.
The news! Come on, I can't see.
So as you can tell, we're having a really good time in the Boundary Waters. Harvin said today that he was asking how many days we get to stay, and I said that we were leaving sometime tomorrow morning. Raylan, go. Anyways, I said we were leaving sometime tomorrow morning, and he said he didn't want to do that. He said he wanted to stay forever. So if he's like that, I can see why. And that's all.